Welcome to another TOEFL listening practice video. In this video, you will listen to a lecture, answer some questions about it, review the correct answers and explanations. Don't forget to subscribe for more TOEFL listening practice.
Cultural anthropology is the study of human cultures, their behaviors, beliefs, and social practices. This field offers insights into how cultures are organized, how they evolve, and how they influence human interactions. First, let's discuss ethnography, which is a core method in cultural anthropology. Ethnography involves immersive fieldwork where anthropologists live within the communities they study to observe and participate in daily life. This approach allows for an in-depth understanding of a culture from the inside out. Through participant observation, interviews, and surveys, ethnographers gather qualitative data that reveals the complexities of social norms, practices, and values. Another important concept is cultural relativism. Cultural relativism is the principle of understanding a culture on its own terms without imposing external judgments. This perspective helps anthropologists avoid ethnocentrism, which is the tendency to view one's own culture as superior to others. By practicing cultural relativism, anthropologists can gain a more accurate and respectful understanding of diverse cultural practices and beliefs. Symbolism is also a key topic in cultural anthropology. Symbols are objects, gestures, or words that carry specific meanings within a culture. For example, a wedding ring symbolizes marital commitment in many cultures. Understanding symbolism helps anthropologists interpret how societies use symbols to convey ideas, reinforce social structures, and express identity. Next, we consider rituals. Rituals are formalized, repeated actions or ceremonies that hold significant meaning within a culture. They can range from daily routines to complex ceremonies, such as weddings or funerals. Rituals often serve to mark important life events, maintain social order, and reinforce cultural values. Anthropologists study rituals to understand how they contribute to the cohesion and continuity of societies. Another critical concept is cultural change. Cultures are not static. They evolve over time due to various factors, such as contact with other cultures, technological advancements, and internal social dynamics. Anthropologists examine processes of cultural change to understand how societies adapt and transform in response to both internal and external influences. Finally, let's discuss globalization. Globalization refers to the increasing interconnectedness and interdependence of cultures around the world. This phenomenon affects local cultures by introducing new ideas, technologies, and economic practices. Anthropologists study globalization to understand how it influences cultural identities, social practices, and economic structures. In summary, cultural anthropology explores human societies through methods like ethnography, principles like cultural relativism, and concepts like symbolism, rituals, and cultural change. By examining these aspects, anthropologists gain a comprehensive understanding of the diversity and dynamics of human cultures.
One, what is the primary focus of the lecture? Two, what is ethnography? Three, what can be inferred about cultural relativism from the lecture? 4. How is the lecture organized? 5. Why does the professor discuss rituals in the lecture? 6. What impact does globalization have on cultures according to the lecture? 'The lecture focuses on various methods and concepts, such as ethnography and cultural relativism, used by cultural anthropologists to study and understand human societies. Ethnography involves anthropologists living within the communities they study to gather in-depth qualitative data about cultural practices and social norms. Cultural relativism is about understanding and interpreting a culture on its own terms, avoiding ethnocentric judgments. The lecture is structured around key methods and concepts in cultural anthropology, such as ethnography, cultural relativism, and symbolism. The discussion on rituals highlights their significance in reinforcing cultural values and social cohesion within a society. The lecture describes globalization as a process that influences cultural identities and social practices by bringing new ideas and technologies into local contexts.